Very pleasant morning to all of you. So we are on edge of completing the syllabus. Exercise 13.8, hardly 2 or 3 questions are left. Chaliye, let us continue. I think question number 8 was going on. Let me ask from Mehul. Yes, Amritpal. Amritpal. Amritpal 9C. Yes, Amritpal. Sayam. Sayam.
Yes.
Bete, which question
Yes,
was
ma'am.
going on? 13.8.
1 minute, ma'am.
I think either it be 6th or 8th. You please tell me which question was going on. I think 6th question I was teaching. Hurry up, let me know.
Yes, ma'am. 6 start till now.
6th. Chaliye, let us start with question number 6. Chaliye. So, 6th question we were discussing that there is a hemispherical tank which is made up of iron, and the thickness of this iron steel that has been used to make the hemispherical tank, that is 1 centimeter. Firstly, let us make the figure. Suppose this is a hemispherical tank, right? Radius of this tank, it is given to be 1 meter. This is the inner radius. This is 1 meter. And then thickness is there. That means sheet, iron sheet, which is used to make this, that is to make it little thick. That is of 1 centimeter wide thickness. So this is the thickness of the iron sheet that has been used to make the hemispherical tank, right? So what the question is, find the volume of the iron that has been used to make the tank. इस टैंक को बनाने के लिए whatever iron has been used, we want to find the volume of that used iron, right? So earlier also such kind of question we have discussed, and that is in case of the hollow cylinder. I have told you that when we are having some solid object which is hollow inside, that object's volume is the volume of the wood that has been used to make this cylinder. If you remember, we did this the formula for such kind of situation, and I have told you that in such situation the volume of the wood or volume of the material that's been used to make this cylinder is equal to the volume of the bigger cylinder minus the volume of the smaller cylinder. But as far as this hemispherical tank is concerned, no doubt it is hollow inside, but it is having its bottom. So its volume will be the volume of the uh, uh, inner bowl. Its volume will be the volume of the inner bowl. But if we want to find the volume of the material that's been used to make this bowl, then the same concept will follow. That means volume of the outer hemisphere minus volume of the inner hemisphere. Same concept will be followed. Volume of the outer hemisphere minus volume of the inner hemisphere. So it means we need two radii. That means one is of inner portion and another is of the outer portion. So first of all, let us discuss about the inner radius. So inner radius, let us suppose it to be r. This is 1 meter. Inner radius is 1 meter, right? And the outer radius Capital R, we take it to be capital R. So how to go from the inner radius to the outer radius? We have done such question in 7th, 8th standard, that when we are having the circular path, and in that circular path, inner radius is there. We want to shift to the outer radius. What we do? We add the width of the path to that radius. उस radius में हम width of the path add करते हैं and we get the outer radius, right? Here also we will apply the same concept to shift towards the outer radius from the inner radius. But we will do this r, small r, plus the thickness, that is 1 centimeter, right? So small r is 1 meter plus 1 centimeter. So converting the unit, let us convert this centimeter into meter. This is 0.01 meters. So this is equal to 1.01 meter. So this is the outer radius of the hemispherical tank. ये हमारे पास hemispherical tank का outer radius आ गया. That means inner radius plus the thickness. This thickness will be converted into meters because when we are adding the two things, the units must be the same. So that's why I'm changing it to in terms of meters by dividing it to 100. This comes out to be 0.01, added to 1, comes out to be 1.01, right? So here comes out the outer radius, and the inner radius is with us. Already it is with us, that is small r, and that is equal to 1 meter. Chaliye, let us find the volume of the iron that has been used to make this hemispherical tank. Chaliye. So, volume of iron used to make the tank is equal to volume of outer hemisphere minus volume of inner hemisphere. Volume of outer hemisphere minus volume of inner hemisphere will give you the volume of the iron that has been used to make this hemispherical tank. Now see, when we will subtract from the whole volume, from this whole volume, the volume of the inner side, that means this, whatever is left, that will be the iron which has been used to make this hemispherical tank. Chaliye, let us use the formula. Volume of the outer hemisphere, this is 2 by 3 pi capital R cube minus volume of the small hemisphere, this is equal to 2 by 3 inner hemisphere, I should say, this is 2 by 3 pi R cube, right? So to make the calculations easier, let us take 2 by 3 pi as common. Inside we are having capital R cube minus small r cube, right? Further, let us replace the value of pi, small r and capital R. So this is equal to 2 by 3 into pi. Let us solve the bracket inside, then we will see that how to put the value of pi and how to solve it. Chaliye. Capital R was 1.01 its cube and small r was 1 cube, right? So this is 1.01 cube minus 1 cube. So further it is equal to 2 by 3 into 22 by 7, 1.01. Now 3 times it will be multiplied. 101 into 101, that is equal to 101, 10201. 10201 into 101. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 digits. 10201. So this is 103031 0. So 103031 will be the cube of this. 103031. 2-digit decimal, that means after 2, 4, 6 places, we have to place the decimal. So this is 1.030301 and then minus 1 cube, this is 1. This is minus 1. So further it is equal to 2 by 3 into 22 by 7 multiply 0.030301. Right? So let us multiply it further. This is 44 over 21 into 0.30301. Do the calculation side by side and let me know if any kind of just wait. Okay. चलिए, so multiply 0.30301 by 44, 0.3030301 by 44. This is 44. This will be 13.33244 divided by 21. Divided by 21, you will get the value of the iron that has been used to make this hemispherical tank. So अपने आप इसको divide करना, see आपको आंसर मिल जाएगा इसका iron का that has been used to make the hemispherical. शिवांश perhaps he wants to say something. हाँ जी शिवांश.
हाँ आपने गलत कैलकुलेशन की है मैम 0.03 है आपने 0.3 लिख दिया.
With where is the mistake? Let me know.
मैम जो भी आपने लास्ट कैलकुलेशन की है 0.30301 into 44.
अच्छा यहाँ पे क्या है 44 कितना आ रहा है 44 से मल्टीप्लाई करके?
मैम 1.333244.
पॉइंट गलत लगा दिया तो आप तो ऐसे कह रहे हो जैसे.
मैम नहीं मैम आपने लिखा ही गलत है मैम 0.03 है ना आपने लिखा 0.3.
अच्छा यहाँ पे लिखने में मिस्टेक
यस मैम
0.03 अकॉर्डिंगली the answer will be differ little bit differ otherwise it will be okay. ठीक है ना? मैंने एक जीरो यहाँ पे छोड़ दी that you place it multiply and divide it by 21 you will get the answer. ठीक है? Not a major mistake. जीरो यहाँ से छूटी थी आप लगा लो और मल्टीप्लाई करके 21 से डिवाइड you will get the answer. Right? ठीक है शिवांश? शिवांश am I clear? Okay. चलिए. Let us start with the next question. Question number 7. Seventh question we are going to start with. Seventh question is, find the volume of the sphere whose surface area is 154 centimeter square. Surface area of the sphere is given to be 154 centimeter square. And we know that when he is talking about the surface area of the sphere, then it means total surface area. Because sphere, it is having only one face, so we will consider only the total surface area. There will be no concept of the curved surface area, right? So total surface area of the sphere, place the formula. This is 4 pi r square equal to 154. We want to find volume. From this, we will find the value of the radius, that is r. So this is 4 into 22 by 7 into r square is equal to 154. So r square is equal to 154 into 7 over 4 into 22. These two denominator and this 7 become the numerator, right? Do the cutting. This becomes r square is equal to 49 over 4. So r is equal to 49 over 4. R is equal to 7 by 2 centimeter. So we are getting R to be 7 by 2 centimeter. So we want to find the volume of the sphere. So let us find the volume. So volume is equal to 4 by 3 into pi r cube. This is 4 by 3, 22 by 7 into r cube. 7 by 2 cube, right? So this is further equal to 4 by 3, 22 by 7, 7 by 2, 3 times, right? So 7 and 7 get cancelled, 2 2s are 4, 2 2 get cancelled, 11. So we are having 11 into 7 over 3. So that is 77 into 7 over 3, and which is further equal to 539 over 3, and that is equal to approximately 179.66 centimeter cube will be the answer for the volume of the sphere. So ये हमारे पास आंसर आ गया वॉल्यूम ऑफ द स्फीयर का. चलिए, let us start with the next question. So the next question is, a dome of a building is in the form of the hemisphere. Building ka dome, as we see the upper part of the mandir, masjid, gurdwara, they are in the form of a dome. Dome of a building is in the shape of the hemisphere. Hemisphere form में एक building का dome है, जिसको गुंबद बोलते हैं हिंदी में. So we are having it like this. What he says that from inside it was whitewashed at the cost of rupees 498.96. If the cost of whitewashing is rupees 2 per square meters, then find the inner surface area of the dome as well as the volume of the air that is contained in the dome. Now, whatever is given to us, let us firstly chalk out those things and write and see that what we can do. What is given? Three things are given to us. It is whitewashed at the rate of rupees 498.96. So one thing that firstly I am writing total cost of whitewashing. Total cost of whitewashing, 498.96 rupees. This is the total cost of whitewashing, right? And then cost per square meter. Cost per square meter. And this is equal to rupees 2. And what is being whitewashed by using this much cost? The inside of the dome. That means curved surface area. That means whatever, we can use it to be inside of surface area also. So inside surface area is whitewashed with this much total cost at the rate of rupees 2 per square meter. So one question is for you people. Let me ask it from Bhanu. Bhanu, unmute yourself. Bhanu Pratap Singh, unmute yourself. Aryan, you unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Hanji Aryan, the question is, if we want to find the total cost of inside surface area का मुझे total cost find करना है, या फिर ऐसे पूछा जा सकता है, inside surface area, this is inside surface area, जिसके लिए हमें ये सारा पैसों का हिसाब किताब दिया हुआ है. सो इन तीनों में रिलेशन क्या होता है? इनसाइड सरफेस एरिया, कॉस्ट ऑफ व्हाइट वॉशिंग इनसाइड सरफेस एरिया एंड द कॉस्ट पर स्क्वायर मिनट. इनमें रिलेशन क्या होता है? हाँ जी
मैम, इनको मतलब इनर सरफेस एरिया को कितनी कॉस्ट लगेगी वाइट वॉश करने में?
नहीं, इन तीनों में क्या रिलेशन है? What is the relation between these three? Inside surface area, उसका total cost of white washing and cost per square unit. What is the relation between these three? This is my question. जैसे अगर मैं आपके पास यहाँ पे कोई जैसे वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू फोर्स इनटू ऐसे रिलेशन होता है, दैट काइंड ऑफ रिलेशन यू टेल मी.
कर्व सरफेस एरिया.
नहीं, आप मेरे को इन तीनों में एक रिलेशन बताओ जिससे कि एक इक्वेशन बनेगी हमारे पास उस रिलेशन से.
Inside surface area is equal to the वो is equal to the whitewashing.
अभी भी नहीं. ये टोटल कॉस्ट है, ये कॉस्ट पर स्क्वायर यूनिट है, ये इनसाइड सरफेस एरिया है. तीनों को कैसे रिलेट करोगे? प्रिंसी.
Good morning, ma'am.
गुड मॉर्निंग.
Ma'am, surface area into cost per square meter is equal to total cost.
Very good. Inside surface area into cost per square meter is equal to total cost. This is the relation between these three. बहुत बार हम इसको यूज कर चुके हैं. When the total cost is given, cost per square unit is given, and we want to find the particular surface area, volume, whatever. So what is the relation between these three? Inside surface area into cost per square meter is equal to total cost. Inside surface area into cost per square meter is equal to total cost. Aryan, I think you have got my point. I think you were not understanding what I was asking you. Where is Aryan? Just give me the reaction so that I can move further. Aryan. चलिए. So inside surface area into cost per square meter is equal to total cost. किसी भी चीज का total cost निकालने के लिए we multiply that thing with the cost per unit. So this is the inside surface area. I will write it as it is because first target is to find inside surface area. So write it inside surface area into cost per square meter is ₹2 and the total cost is 498.96. So inside surface area, this is equal to 498.96 divided by 2 and this is equal to 249.48 meter square. So first thing that was asked was find inside surface area, and that we have find out by using the relation between the inside surface area, total cost and the cost per square unit. तो ये हमारा आंसर यहाँ तक आ गया. Now what is the second part? Second part is find the volume of the air that is contained inside the dome. So volume of the air that is contained in the spacious object, that is equal to the volume of the object itself. So to find out the volume of this hemispherical dome, the formula that we will use will be 2/3 pi r cube. That means we need r. So from where this r will be developed? This r will be find out by using whatever we are having in our hand, and that is inside surface area. You might be remembered that when we were doing congruency chapter, I told you that whenever there are 3 questions in the sequence, the second one is followed by the first and the third one is followed by the first 2. That means when we are doing second one, we can take the help of the first one, and when we are doing the third one, we can take the help of first and second, right? Same we will do here. So by using the first, whatever we have proved, inside surface area, we have find out. From here, we will find out the radius. Let us start. So inside surface area, see, what do you understand? Inside surface area of the dome means it's curved surface area, not the total surface area, because it is whitewashed from the inside only. लोगों ने अंदर जाना है, अंदर से ऊपर ऐसे देखना है, तो सिर्फ उसने इनसाइड वाला हिस्सा व्हाइट वॉश करवाया. तो इनसाइड सरफेस एरिया के नीचे फॉर्मूला क्या लगेगा? 2 pi r square. This is 249 plus 48.48. Right? This is 2 into 22/7 into r square 249.48. So further it is equal to R square is equal to 249.48 into 7 over 2 into 22. So these 2 and 22 2 being a numerator become the denominator in the next step, and this denominator becomes the numerator in the next step. So here it is. Let us do the cutting. So this is 1, 2, 4, 7, 4. 2 के table पे I have cutting I am doing the cutting. This is, let me check it once again. This is 124, 248, 14, 2 7s and 2 4s. This is 124.74. ठीक है, चलिए अब 22 के टेबल पे देखते हैं will it be cut directly. So 22 5s are, this is 22 एक minute, 124.74 by 22, 22 5s are 110, 417, 147, 22 I think 6 are 132, this is 5, 1 and 4, 24, 22 7s are 154, this is 5.67 multiply by 7. So सीधा 22 के साथ cutting हुई, this becomes 5.67. So we are having R square is equal to 5.67 into 7. So further it is equal to R square is equal to 49.4, 42 plus 4, that is 46, 6, 4, 35 plus 4, 39. So this is 39.69. So R square is equal to 39.69. So R is equal to square root of 39.69. See, we will find one number whose multiply with itself is 39.69. Chaliye, if we see 25 into, that will be very smaller. Let us take 50 into 50, that is 2500, very small. So 50 से ऊपर ही जाएगा. पीछे 9 है, so it means either with 3 or with 7. So if I do with 53, 53 into 53, this will be 9. काफी छोटा जाएगा. तो 3 वाला 50 की लाइन में 3 वाला तो हमने omit कर दिया. It is not suitable. 57 into 57. वो भी गया. तो let us go with 63. हर लाइन में 3 या 9 वाला 3 या 7 वाला चेक करो, because we need 9 in the end. So this will be 9. This will give us the exact figure. So when we multiply 63 by 63, we are getting 39.69. It means square root of 39.69 will be 6.3. So R comes out to be 6.3. So radius of the hemispherical room comes out to be 6.3. Now we want to find the volume of the air that is contained in it. Let us find. Therefore, volume of air contained in it, volume of air inside is equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. This is 2 by 3, 22 by 7. R cube means R अभी हमारे पास कितना आया 6.3 cube. So further it is equal to 2 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 6.3 written 3 times. So this get cancelled. This is 0.9. Again this get cancelled, 0.3. So we are having it to be 44 into 0.3 and 6.3 into 6.3. Right now we have multiplied it 6.3 into 6.3. That has given us 39.69. So this is 39.69. right? So let us do the multiplication further. This is 44 into 0.3 into 39.69, and that is 13.2 into 39.69. Do the multiplication. 13.2 into 39.69. You will get the volume of the air that is contained inside. अपने आप करना है इसकी multiplication, and you will get the answer for the air that is contained inside. चलिए. Let us start the next one. Next question. Question number 9 is going to appear on your computer screens. चलिए. 27 solid iron sphere, each of radius small r and surface area s, are melted to form a single sphere with radius r dash and surface area s dash. Find the radius of the new sphere so formed. Also find the ratio of surface area S and S dash. चलिए, तो सबसे पहले हम क्वेश्चन समझे कि छोटे छोटे 27 स्फीयर्स हैं, तो हम क्या देते हैं ओल्ड स्फीयर, राइट? उनको मेल्ट किया गया, ठीक है, मेल्ट करके एक नया स्फीयर आया. We get new sphere. By melting the small spheres of radius r, a new sphere is formed of radius r dash. जैसे कि आप कहो कि आप छोटे छोटे जो रसगुल्ले हैं उनको आप करके मैश मुश करके एक बड़ा सारा रसगुल्ला बना दो. It is just like that. So old sphere 27 जब जोड़े गए, उनको जोड़ के एक नया स्फीयर बना दिया गया. So what he says, what is the radius of each old sphere? Let us write radius of old sphere is equal to r, right? अब ऐसे कितने स्फीयर जो हैं वो मेल्ट होके बने हैं, मेल्ट किया गया है एक नया स्फीयर बनाने में. 27 ऐसे स्फीयर्स हैं जिनको बनाने में, जिनको मेल्ट करके बड़ा स्फीयर बनाया गया. एंड हम लिख रहे हैं रेडियस ऑफ न्यू स्फीयर, रेडियस ऑफ न्यू स्फीयर, एंड दिस इज इक्वल टू r dash. This is the radius of the new sphere and this is r dash. It is given to us. हमें इस r dash की वैल्यू निकालनी है. So what concept we will use? Concept is, again I am giving the same example, that when we melt 27 wax of 27 candles and we make a big candle, then what relation between these two will remain, always remain, that the volume of those 27 candles will be equal to the volume of one big candle. So here also we will use the same concept, that if 27 spheres of the same radius are melted to form a single sphere, then volume of these 27 spheres will be equal to the volume of the new sphere. So how we will write? As 27 spheres of radius r each are melted to form new sphere of radius r dash. Therefore volume of new sphere is equal to volume of 27 old spheres. जो बड़ा एक न्यू स्फीयर हमारे पास बन के आया, उसका वॉल्यूम कैसे निकलेगा? जब 27 स्फीयर्स के वॉल्यूम को ऐड कर दिया जाएगा या इकट्ठा कर दिया जाएगा. सो इक्वेटिंग दीज टू we will reach at the required result. So let us write the volume of the new sphere. This will be 4 by 3 pi r dash cube, because the new sphere radius is r dash. 27 old sphere. So let us write 4 by 3 pi r cube. That means radius we are using it to be r. And how many are these in number? 27. They are 27 in number. So I multiply by 27. एक sphere का volume जब same radius वाले spheres 27 है, 27 से multiply करेंगे, we'll get the radius of the 27 spheres. These two will be equal. So remember, whenever something is melted to form the other, then after getting the new object, the volume will remain the same. जैसे अभी अभी दिवाली निकली है, तो हम जब छोटे होते थे, तो this was our childhood memory, that what we used to do, that whatever wax we are getting after the candles were being made, what we do, we use that wax to fill in the diyas, and we get the diyas. So what will happen? That volume of the candle will be equal to the volume of the diyas that we have filled. Same concept we are using here. That volume of the new sphere that has been developed from the old sphere of radius r, 27 spheres rather, that will be equal. That means volume of this sphere, it is equal to the 27 spheres of the same radii. So let us equate them. These will get cancelled. 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi get cancelled. So r dash cube, this is equal to 27r cube, right? So this is r dash cube over r cube is equal to 27. Using the concept of exponents and power, a cube over b cube can be written as a over b whole cube. So I am writing r dash over r whole cube. This is having cube power, and even the denominator is having cube power. So it can be combined in the form of fraction with the cube power. So this is 27. So r dash over r, this is cube root of 27. So r dash over r, this is equal to 3. So r dash is equal to 3r. That means radius of the new sphere will be equal to 3 times the radius of the old sphere. नए sphere की radius पुराने sphere की radius का 3 times होगी. This is the answer. The first question was find the radius r dash of the new sphere, that we have find out. Next part is find the ratio of S and S dash. What is S here? S is the surface area of the old sphere, and what is S dash? S dash is the surface area of the new sphere. Each of surface area S, यानी कि पुराने जितने स्फीयर हैं उनमें से हर एक का surface area small s है. चलिए, let us see how to find S and S dash. So हम लिखते हैं surface area, यहाँ पे लिख दो old sphere, and here you write new sphere. Old sphere surface area 4 pi r square, and new sphere surface area इसको S, this is S dash, this is 4 pi r dash square. So this is equal to 4 pi, so this is 3r square. So we'll continue it tomorrow as per the schedule. The period is over, so I'm going to end the meeting for all. Stay safe, stay home.